What is up, the world of the living? My name is Lyarrah and welcome back to Truly Bedrock. Friends, in the previous episode my team successfully defeated the raid of bandits, not the band of raidits. That's slow, you're an idiot. Anyway, we defeated it and we established this white flag of dominance to commemorate that day. What happened though is, in two separate copies of this very world, two other teams of Truly Bedrock members of 5 attempted to defeat a raid of bandits at the same time, and did it in more time than we did. We were the fastest team, and so our world was decided to be the world of Truly Bedrock for Season 1. Congratulations everybody, our realm was undefeated. We won with everything forever. So, that's only the beginning. That's only the beginning of our story. From here on out, the conquest and the pullage shall continue. Because, friends, we have plans. We have plans for this season. Plans I will discuss with you in the beginning, in the special All You Need to Know About Truly Bedrock Season 1 video. So if you haven't watched that yet, especially if it already came out, do me a favor, visit it, check it out. It has all the lists of the new members, or all of our plans, and all that kind of stuff. But right now I actually need to get on with the program, with the plans already discussed in that video. You see, this here is not the village we were planning on building throughout the season. The one we actually wanted as our community hiding out spot is right now at 0 by 1000. So I'll be heading out there right about now, just to reunite with the other members around, and also to start building our starter community village up. Obviously, all of us will have our own bases later on, but right now I just don't feel like I can survive successfully in the wild. I just wanted to visit this place one last time, take a quick look at it, and yep, we nuked it kinda sufficiently. Poor locals, poor locals. Alright, so here's the village. I'm guessing it's gonna eventually transform into a sprawling, beautiful city. And really, right now, I don't necessarily feel like my presence here is welcomed. It's not that the locals aren't friendly, it's more about me being here endangering every single creature around. Because, yeah, as long as I keep the chunks loaded, there might be a zombie apocalypse. Plus, you know, being one of the green ones doesn't help either. However, I can't really allow myself to live without grabbing at least some resources from here. You see, the update of Village and Pillage didn't just bring me a bright new village and everything. Admittedly, the thing that I am after today has been brought to me by the previous 1.10 and not 1.11. Guys, I want a cat. And there's plenty of that kind of stuff running around. Do we have Fletcher around here? Can I buy a fishing rod for a moment? Well, I needed some string for my fishing rod. And I think I found it. Dear. I did not expect to be getting into this right now. Okay, let's hold this in our hands. Just, you know, in case. After all, we did win it, so we gotta. Okay. This is super cool. This is absolutely amazing. We have a mine shaft. And a mine shaft usually means cave spider spawner. And a cave spider spawner is at the very least some sort of a source of an energy, not energy, what should we call it? Experience. Yeah, experience. That's what I'm talking about. If we can find a cave spider spawner in this mine shaft right at the community area, this will be a great start. Even though I'm pretty sure the more advanced redstoners of the server will be able to create a sufficient experience grinder even without it. Ask and you shall receive. Would you flippin' look at that? Yeah, hi guys. Yeah, there you go. These codes. If anyone feels like, you know, suppressing this and utilizing it and taming it into a proper farm, feel free to. I honestly don't know how to deal with these things, so I just won't. Anyway, where's that cat that I wanted to tame? There it is. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. I don't know why, I just really want this one. I'm pretty sure there is... Oh, here she comes. Here she comes. No, 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 don't run for me. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, I really hope that... Oh! Almost. Well, back to fishing I go. Yeah, there's this kitty, which I really, really like for some reason. I don't know, there's just something about this particular texture for it. And then I'm pretty sure there's a jelly cat around here somewhere. Which, honestly, I don't feel like taming myself. I think that someone else would appreciate it much, much, much more. But, whatever, whatever. Let me just fish out some more salmon or something. Okay, so quick announcement. I'm an idiot and I went looking for spiders underground when I could have just stabbed a fish. I entirely forgot that tactical fishing is a thing. What am I doing in the Village and Pillage update when I'm still not used to the update aquatic? Yeah, there we go. Now we're talking, little fella. Okay, got a cat. That's cool. This is like one of the only ever Minecraft worlds in which I actually bothered getting a pet for myself. And really, I feel so happy for some bizarre reason. I think it's the new textures, really. It's the ability to actually pick a tiny kitten for yourself, instead of, you know, just settling for the default, one of the 3 default ones assigned to you randomly. Now you can actually, like, pick out a kitten, like, look for it and that kind of stuff. So, I feel much more gratified for the little amount of labor that I actually did. So, I was wondering what to do with my house for the area, and really, there's only one solution right now that comes to mind. You see, I wanted to live far enough away from the general village as to not load it during the nighttime, so the zombies will not eat everybody in there, even though I gotta admit, with the mechanic of golems not pathfinding away from the village usually, golems are much more efficient now, like incredibly so. Still, I wouldn't want any villagers dying because of me, so I wanted to live far away enough from the village, and at the same time, I really like swamps. So, who do we know that is already in the game of Minecraft, who usually have cats, live in the swamps, and yeah, are away from villagers? Hint hint, they also are the only subtype of a villager that didn't get much love. Yeah, witches. So allow me quickly change into my witch outfit. And let's do some magic. Yes, the nose is fake. I couldn't grow a real nose in such a short notice. So here's the catch. All the villagers in the new update got upgraded houses. Everything looks really pretty now, and the illagers, mind you, got new minions in the face of illagers and stuff. The witches, however, didn't get stuff. Didn't get anything. They basically got kind of the short end. The only thing witches got in this update is the short end of the stick. But with the power of me, we can create an upgraded witch hut that will look aesthetically pleasing and house enough area in it to keep all of the magical items inside. We're just gonna, you know, pitch it to the rest of the witches after we're done. I know. My tendency to talk to monsters and animals in this game sometimes might look pretty stupid, but come on guys, it's a part of the fun for me, it's the roleplay aspect. yeah, speaking of which, there will be quite a bit of this season. My butt senses. Oh well, what is the point here? Well, the original witch huts are basically placed on these pillars of wood sticking out of the swamp. So it would make sense that in the swampy soil, which it cannot support a proper house, not really, because it kinda just disassembles, you would want support pillars and you would want very strong fundaments. So we will be adding a cobblestone fundament around here on the main towery part, and then also we will have this additional part on the support pillars, yeah, additional part of the house hanging on the support pillars. For now though, I don't really have enough cobblestone to put that plan into action, so I'll be kind of building it up as I go. Really, it is about time I dug into the core of the ground and got myself some proper building materials. But then again, guys, we only just started the season. We don't have anything. As much as I dragged Foxy's original plan for the whatchamacallit, for the season 1, season 0 starter, back when we actually had the competition of resource gathering, at the very least it really did give us enough resources. The competition for this season just dropped us in the middle of the thing, and yeah, made us kind of rush into the action without gathering enough even equipment. I mean, we still won at the very least. That's nice. Well now, with the basement, well, the fundament, well, the support structure installed, we can get to the actual walls of the building, which, mind you, is a starter house, so we don't necessarily need to make it any big. This particular room right here will basically be a 3x4 one, with the walls around on these blocks, just one block indented compared to the yeah, to the logs that are holding the structure together. Meanwhile, this part are based on a much stronger material, which is cobblestone, will be taller and bigger, and basically the main tower of the thing. Essentially, the idea here is that this is a witch hut, so obviously there has to be some potion brewing going on, and some witchery and some that kind of stuff. At the same time though, we still are in a bit... At the same time though, that is not nearly enough of a witchery theme to kinda carry on. Building up walls and making stuff look medieval is one thing, making stuff instantly be recognizable as a, you know, thematic build is entirely different. So how about we do exactly what we did with my character here? How about we apply a particular color palette to this to the build? Repeat after me, everybody. Concrete is a starter house material. You didn't repeat it with me. Shame. Shame. And this update brings blue flowers, which means that, okay, previous update brought blue flowers, but the blue dye now is much more useful. So we can make purple without having to go mining anymore. That's pleasant. So here I am looking at the palette assembled for this build, and yeah, would you look at that? Here we have the purple terracotta, which very witchy, very. We have the purple concrete and the purple concrete powder. Now, the concrete powder is kind of too bright. I would like to maybe use it on a more magical part, on a more sparkly bits, or at the very least as, you know, this type of deal, when the lower part is more solidified and more darker purple, while the upper one is supposedly less wet and more sparkly. At the same time, the darker purple terracotta looks really nice, really similar to the witch kind of skin, to the witch outfit. The only thing I am right now pondering is what color to go for the hut of the tower, for the little, whatchamacallit, for the top of it, for the roof, that's the word. Yeah. Sometimes I build amazing things and beautiful structures. Other days I forget what the word roof means. Regardless, my point being that thankfully Anyway, we need to gather enough of these materials, and thankfully we're in a biome basically made out of clay. So smelting terracotta for our purposes will not necessarily be an issue. And just for the history, alright, now the season can start. I only needed one. Kerplunk and Kerplunk. And now that we have our first ever diamond framed properly, let the magic begin. Okay, full disclaimer, I can't actually do any magic. I got kicked out of the witch coven because of the fake nose. Yeah, they laughed and pointed. It was kinda hurtful. Or maybe it really was because of my architecture skill. I mean, come on guys, look at this. Not everyone can appreciate my true genius. And yes, this is a starter house, people, so we didn't really aim for anything too ambitious for the first episode. What matters now is that we do have a base of operations and a faithful pet. Yep, that's right. Ah, aren't you cute? We need a name for him, I guess. Considering that my real life cats are called a suitcase and a just tiny, I really am very ill fit to pick up a name for him. Share it, whatever you are. But you guys do you. Comments are open. I'm open for the suggestions in the comments. But yeah, again, what matters is that we have a base of operations and we can operate now, which we sure are gonna do by the next episode. Oh, believe you me, by next episode we're gonna do some stuff out of this world. Mostly because this world is about to get crushed by a giant flipping blown up moon. Yeah, don't think that I'm not gonna address it. The stupid thing is gonna collapse eventually at us, so we better come prepared, and so prepared we shall be. And might even pay a giant service, giant favor for the entirety of the server as we're doing that. But that's gonna be it for today. To be continued. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Do subscribe if you unsubscribed yet, because then you will need, you will not miss the next videos. And do leave a like if you really like it. But now, get out of my house! Get out of my house and go away. I should never wear this skin again.